No abo aha eye Pent Radio 100.1 FM yo kumase asokwa Pentecost House. Owijina ye akan kase na ebraso se ye de ebro na kase mu na ase no ye mfema ohinere spices na afenso ohinere non dairy pardon milk. Wonom na fa kase hu ka ama ye nso enya moden ababetra se na ewie de kase na ebro me se efie ebeye da na efri aduane na aduane nso be da na efri ohinere enu tie ya pebi na fa no aduane na uma enu wukunu obusuafo nyina wonom any ebeka fi pa near what technical room honoma was streaming live for Facebook at the MI newe okay one DJ Richie one na streaming our Facebook at my into honoma like and wash and our comment at the atwasie na kasi anymore and some of their a woman be and say Apostle Eric Nyameche, Chairman and Mother Church of Pentecost, what they are to draw as a sofo, a for young sorry, na ye de asem pardon kwa etna, a sorry de moi. Any ewiasefo anase obonefo no so besesa ewiase
na sanso ana sofo panyini ba kwa bowremu ewo Roma asafunu ma odi akotene pa eye Cardinal Peter Kwadwo Apia Texan na okiremu ese senyankopon eyi bibi e de kirewo na yamedifo a eye hunu sede obeka enkomhyere de akire onipa kwa fa ne ho
na no ononyafo ase dunketi anso kyerese se enkomhye baw enkom shama oman no ye be kekere ye be ni
na Ghana for enso akasa kire o madwene e de afa enkom hye akwankyere aban no e de aba ehun
Ononya for Standogbe Deputy Chief of Staff and anopay one central for inshemu ede and summer to draw the fa or china a year ye be ye ediama adisha one measure one kwano ehun
na mrashebe dwani di ma adisha mo brekum west abato empesua so chiremu se enkrofo na ma be fonten taso no mo bon krofo ntene so medwo mo kwa from nsem san krofo no e wo se ahwehwe wo na mra ne wo mu edi
ye akenka for eyeme ohine benya akomene
adwen pa hene Kofi Mensa
harishe ye na ne wutia bwa na enyi abofo wonum enkrato ye kase ni chiremu eto awoso sisia
Midofo a minnu ho agro na se die oduane ni dano ayesronko
ani omura ohiri spices abefi aduane de ayesronko ohiri chicken seasoning sawo tutu uchi ama wo ye akokko no ho bibia fakakra sum
froye no
ohiri stew seasoning no bema na jeta
jollof no
ohiri jollof seasoning ma no hwam ne odew ne odew
fried rice no kra die
ohiri fried rice seasoning e ma me fredwa frede aponchin kakra no me do ohiri go seasoning na ye asem na se ni ra ohiri seasoning powder ya woni beef shrimp noodles any de kekeka anu so de aduane me hwam ne me de no obedi adibio enti obapa ohiri spices abama yen aduane no ye de efise ne die ne nso aye de
ohiri spices
denye e wo jo wodromu eto phone for 020-780-5398 and 0244-525908 FDA achi ejodien kratoi atum
Afa emu akwa ba hade baka se ne afa yemu room ne mfa emu entre mu ento awoso Chairman and Mother Church of Pentecost Apostle Eric Nyameche wakasa nano ya akoko piemo wo Amsterdam eno eye o ministers and wives conference ekoso wo Amsterdam na wode to asofo anim say hwe omanfo anase nipa binu ma hyeda akọ asetena aye meeting ekwan opese wiase no wode efaso na se ya nsore emfri ya dan aye titim sa sore dan nim ne ya antete mabu afọ wonom anko na wonom fa nyamisuru ankosa kire wiase na wonom enhyehyeye a eyi wiase enhyehyeye no wode eno ebeye we Apostle Eric Nyameche.
If the church stays in its four walls, nothing will change. We need to situate the church in the world. What is the essence of light if it doesn't enter into the darkness? Now, when we sit aloof, they will change the world. They have an agenda, 2030. And it's as if they are talking for women. No. It says that people should have the right to their own body in their own way. Who created them? How many of us can say that your own body? If you have to control your body, Bible says that control it in a way that is honorable and holy unto the Lord. Now, but don't fault them. They don't know our God. They are just exhibiting what they know. These are people who may have never stepped into the church for years. And unless we raise people and send them there, nothing will change. I will not have the opportunity to go there because I don't qualify to be there. But they will come to our churches, and then we need to raise them for them to go there and make good arguments. That is why we need to unleash the church. Go with the wisdom of Christ to go and make a difference in the world. Christianity is still the largest populated religion. We have people, only that they are sleeping giants. We need to arouse them and get them on board. Will we be able to do that? But our surest bet is you, the pastor.
War also for war and Yanida also said what they are some no beko now betty ibin monso where a chairman at the Church of Pentecost Apostle Eric Nyamiche.
Na adishima ya bo ewremu ewo some awodo ewo omeyimu Romans afunim ne yeko na His Eminence Cardinal Peter Kwadwo Apia Texan akra adensema odo atodwa wo kyeremu ese agidifo empanyimfo anasa som mpanyimfo kwamhyefo anyankopon enam omoso ene Ghanafo ekasa no so obaade ya adom na odobi ho asem ebehye eye eba wani so na opese wudi ho enkomo a wose hu sade asem no besi bi akora no titiriu ye fa mpanyimfo titiriu omwo omayi eho sade be ya asem no ekowi akiri no enkofo ha obia enso emfama ene wode eye Abraham kora ye mfato se wonu no se no so de mangomo ya kora ho nsem a obaade de soma no ohunu kwai ofa so ayi kire no wokan no ede fa ya ede asomdwe enso ede eba yode nsem wei tudwa no na ye nsem twefo nhia mudi adwumadi a ekoso ewon kabupuni mantamu na wotese eye John Kofi Texan Memorial Institute wasi ewo emfimfiri mantamu a wode ehye ono akasankasa nunua be ma sabi ono soso konya akwanhyewuo 2000 ni mu ewo Kenya wiemhyia na no eye Airways Flight 431.
The first consequence is to speak with God himself, especially if the content of the privacy is about disaster or evil or something that may befall. Since you may not have the chance to immediately communicate with whoever is concerned, the first thing therefore that you do is you intercede with God about what is happening. God, if it's possible, avert this. This is actually what Abraham did when God shared a story with him about destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. It was intercede bargaining, okay? God spare. If God shares some knowledge with you, and the knowledge is about disaster or something evil that may happen, first thing is please pray about it. Intercede.
Enti nyankopon yi bibi kire na hu sa de kro no sabi eya ade a esi ade oye ne beba sre obo ade se nkabe ya wonsia no kwan ne no emwa opanyina wote ne nkan obowura mu Roma asafuni mu a odi akotene papa ene na se kra ne yahwe anim se Pope Dibrei enka ne sabetimi aka His Eminence Cardinal Peter Kwadwo Apia Texan
Oba Roma already nyina mu Ghana e cardinal ba kopa e wano no Ghana ha nyina abibiri mu akra mpo amai bi hono mu ni cardinal mu ni bi enti Ghana ye cardinal keze ba kopa no ya to ansam no so na dwomtene demand this amanyuko no eye Owura Johnson na siedu enketia wono so so de nsam atodwa ni nyina no wo kire se enna nkom hye beba ye be hye nkom de afo mpani ye be hye nkom de afo ono ankasa na okra mpo na adwuma ne de ye be koso wo se NDC aban betina kunwa kese so na wonom atutu niama amana koyie na wonom a reseti o mind nesi bia ya eye na ebeboa obibia we eye Owura asiedu ketia
Even as we find answers in foreign religions, you've all heard about various prophecies, some of them claiming to play the role of God. So, and some threatening our leadership that more calamities are on the way to happen unless certain things are done. My belief is that what will happen will happen. And we are not going to be cowed away from taking necessary decisions that will restore this country. And I know the way our chiefs are rallying around His Excellency the President, I know he will continue to be emboldened to take the right decisions that will reset this country, whether there are prophecies or no prophecies. And I want to urge all of us to use this moment as a solemn occasion to find out what went wrong. I want to urge our chiefs and traditional rulers that there is nothing shameful about our culture. Let us do honor to our culture. If as an individual you convert to any other religion, you have your freedom to practice your religion. And this is the land of Ghana.
We General Mosquito Orua Johnson Asiedu Enketia.
Na abusuafo ajanka asem ni fie na so said ekwanhia ye ba ayi enam so ma de hia ma akoma akonwotwe eto anam ewo ensia no mechewiem hia ekoteto ewo adanse akurofrom no eno nam so ma aban no ede hihye bi di abase ya ho agidifo bebre anase nkomhyefo bebre omo hye wadi omo hye wo nkomo ena bi mukura etonsa frem panyufo bi a wo moka akwanhia no na so asoden wono manko ena akwa wie sei enti abani chemse sisia no nkomhye no eba bo moden ye wo mpanyufo ho fa beda wo mo enti presidential envoy on a year interfaith wono ena na owura efi yanka wona pamfo de kwada wo manom so tuwo anamon na akwankyere ne ba say no Ghana fo a wono mo asante mantamu ene ye wo mo so ene Pent radio atwetwe nkoma kire o madwene se mampanyini anasa aban na gina sidie no edimu anasa endimu.
So president no enum nkunse no gidi wo mu dia em se do ye na ye so akwa gidi ase nanso so asofo no na ehwe se omo nkoye obi a odaso da ye kra na no de meka de ba se obi a manya yi trebe se de omo ye no Ghana ha edu abato so a na omunya nkomse se moni nko e besi a no omunya nkomse ase papa si dia ente
minso ma dwenche ne se ni kwanza mahamo so sa so fufuo ne so every say nkomse de obi a betima meka nkomse bi anso na dem se everybody so we ya chiro mo so bi we no mo empire no mo nsi ano kwan nti mi meka nche se nkomche se na aba se bia we bewu nti ye ngade em de mi se wo se ma ama so kora eno de be waste your time kwa
basa so fu bia sole anu wo se nkom no ye se nti no do kan de mi ne ya adwen kire se wa wo be hu bibi no wa twera ko na ye se asofofo no mo wo no mo so aye de abọ ho mpaye o mo so nya didie no mo so nyere o mo mo mpaye eni mo my Ghana ena bebre so mo ye di fon so wo hu ye tra no si we but ni nyina mo no wuntimi nkase ni nyina na ya true for de enti no wo so wotie enti sa committee na wa ti se o mo ti bibi o mo fan ko to media ne fo aso o nim de ne de be ya no kura na se de ne de enye no kura ba so o de ba bonti na wi ase nyina ate no ni mo se ntire buo ni ni bi
to me ni de e so baby yan so so ye nza maka se so baby yan so so no se ye she en komsha aso fo ni bi kan ya e bi abam de ami akra ni de o ware ye kra na so fo ni ka che ni se sha na wanko na sei ni asio enti de nyame aka no na waka ye wo ho no ye me to me de me nyame di nti se bi aso fo na kan ye me ntimi nka se na wanye dem o man so so no mu ntuo na mo no ha o man ga na ye hia mpaibo na ye mo mpaye ma ye man ni ye so no so ni ye ni ma ye ye nye kwan ye enti o man ga no so ye adai blanti ano de ye so no wo mo family wo nam ye nso ka ho
abusuafo ene etwagu ye eye Ghana fo adwenkyere no yese eja waduane na ye nie wasam de ba obi a beka bi ka na nso so de nyame adom kama mi ka bi to mo so de no
Mame for ento so na ochire nyame ya adom a ena mpanifo ede nhye gu akwam se ye beye ayi anasa wufo som omamu ni nyina ede ama adehye a wonom ekohia wonom kwanhye wo enano ukuada na wotwetwa mu ewo asrafo ewiem hyen bomframa yi a ekokotito yi na eno ena deputy chief of staff onunyafo standogbe enano pay woni nsentwefo ayenhye mu a wo chese obi opese wo ba ho mono was rather a yes muntum dabra bedun temesan say bambo de one be yimu pampen was saying yes or you bambo musan say or mampanin na be de chebe ho nemum obi bia bambo ti and wo yire bambo mu obi aso so oba ho no bantama and na obetimi enye baabi a ye be kire for aka akwa wa mantam a ene wan hwe yi anu ani so atan
as many chairs as we can to accommodate the thousands of people that we expect to join the various families and the government officials here for the service. We are going to label the various canopies appropriately to accommodate those who will be coming. We entreat the public who would want to join us for the service to arrive early and collaborate with the protocol and security officials on ground to assist them to sit. We do not expect people to be crisscrossing the inner perimeter before and during the service. The inner perimeter is going to be locked out 2 mourners, and the mourners are expected to remain under the canopies for the service. When you come in later today or early tomorrow morning, you will notice the labelings that will be on the various canopies indicating where people are supposed to sit. There will be heavy security deployment, obviously not because the president and the vice president are here, but also for the safety of all mourners that are going to be here. We therefore entreat the mourning public to collaborate with the security officers as it relates to their walking in, their parking, and others.
No, no, young first and dog to us, which I say, and central for a beba horn sono, said the one would be kind to just will be the way you may be our pesa oba, and now Baby Trebino, Branabaja accreditation, no, what the accreditation, Amma, a media house, or more apply in no more way, at what more Abema, one way kita cameras and Kwa equine, a one way could video nothing so pictures, not just a we TV, a camera person, and not say, paper graphic print, no, one way kita cameras, or a pictures no one kwan ebe mo kwan mo akọ emfinfin ho reporters na for instance twofo akanyina munyina mu ejamfo a mo beba ha betena apatana sibie.
With relation to the media, I believe that a statement was issued earlier by the Minister of State for Government Communications on arrangements that have been made for this service. Media houses and journalists were required to apply for accreditation. Media houses and journalists that applied and have been accordingly accredited are the only ones that will be allowed in the inner perimeter, which is designated as a special media zone for the service. And that accreditation is for only camera holders, video camera operators, and photographers. They are the only ones that are going to be allowed in the inner perimeter. Reporters and others are not going to be in the perimeter. You are welcome to join the mourners. You are also welcome to use the media stands on this end or on the left end and be able to follow proceedings and report back to your media houses. Allocations have also been made for audio feed right behind the stands for radio stations that want to set up for their outside broadcast. From here, set up their studios for outside broadcast. You are welcome to set up there, and you have audio feed for your work.
Enti mo amudi obi van beba no mo amopese mu twa na live ni nyina mo benya baabi agina na afin so mo kita camera ekwa mfuni no mo yabema mo kwan mo wura emfinfin hono mo we deputy chief of staff ono nya for standogbe
na mrasebedani awojira mu dema de hyomo Bekum West abato mpesua so onimonyamfo Dixon Chiredua na wono so amanebo a wode nam ekiremu ese empempen se okwa be fontentan so a wo chese eya na yare hosem na emobon so se nkrofo timi na mabe fontentan so bo adehye bi mu ntrene wo sebie nyawa ebeku wo ye nyawa ebe ye wusei wo ye nyawa ebe di udem na wo se akosoa masisi akora de entrene bo no ebi asoma mpanyin ne ho kani eso a chese eya yare hosem enokora ne nam so ama sam no kase nkrofo bi ye enra yesi ato yensa from wa police for akache say wo mbra no meyi nsem enso so ano na no na sebedwani ekiremu se ebra so si ebehwe se nkrofo mo nam abe fontenta so bo ade hyere mo entrene no ye betu o mo so esa sanse si emfra ase na ye nyu o mo kasa kire ni ama amamra ya hyehye de ato no anya aduma ebeduru baabi no na ekwa akwaje ensemu no asere se weni se no ma obia fa no kwajim amanyofo no ene nipa na culture of one silence ni akeka ne saa wo se emwa yenhwe ne enya de se ne fata.
Let us leave that discretion to the security agencies. The point is, we are not condemning these acts enough because I've monitored closely. Let us be very honest. Forget about the First Lady. Forget about the President. If you threaten anybody, whether a member of parliament, ordinary citizen, say Ubekun, I think this is something that should be condemned and we should not be given any briefing space. Not a second to be walking a free man.
Abusuafo eni a wuti yei ono eye mrahye bedwani de ma de hyomo Bekum West abato empesua so onimunyamfo Dixon Chiredua.
Dr. Johnson Esiama governor Edma Bank of Ghana enra na wone sika krabia hodo no wonom etitire anase wonom hes no edi enhyiemu ena ode to wonom anim say Bank of Ghana edin hyehye bi egu akwan mu se de be ya wonom a ye baba gi loan ne yentimi entu anase wonom be kwakoje besia akire na baba bad debt na yehu wo machiri kwan no wode hyehye foforo kra egu akwan mu a ebetimi asosa eniama nano a ebema bad debt na eso atie.
The Bank of Ghana will soon implement a consolidated set of measures that are designed to strengthen resilience, enhance transparency, and align our banking system with the highest international standards. We will begin with credit and risk governance. In this direction, all banks will be required to identify and take firm action against deliberate defaulters to ensure that credit obligations are honored. On liquidity and capital resilience, there's a forthcoming Liquidity Risk Management Directive which will mandate that banks hold sufficient high-quality liquid assets enough to cover 30 days stress scenarios. This measure will also close loopholes that have allowed the artificial reduction of reserve requirements, including the misclassification of deposits as borrowings, and will clarify the treatment of e-money float accounts. We will also introduce a framework for managing interest rate risk in the banking book, strengthen capital planning through the internal capital adequacy assessment process, and embed more robust stress testing to ensure early detection of vulnerabilities.
Ani awoti no governor Edma the Bank of Ghana Owura Dr. Johnson Esiama.
Yamfa kesebono emomura enwumasua FMN na Design Technology Institute yetwa mutia from say DTI wamo ede adesede atoaso ye omhwe enwumasua dwumade ne ntotoye eso titiru ensanu dwuma suku ntoaso no technical and vocational education training no TVET no wamo chese ye wade bu efre se precision komo chese saade no ewose yetimi hwe na yede bewura enwumasuam ne yema mofra no ensua eno no ye adwe no adwuma eno no eboa ma se okoje bibi hunim de ne ye ka se yema yenhwa wo ye ya na chese afa na nyoma etimi akonkan obi ono ma ade baako wo be kire na obe ya na wo hunu nani so na o chese ye de san hihye we ede ba eno beboa mofra no eye pa na founder a ono kura san so eye president Constance Suanika ono ena chese ujina kuye nemu a wone nsemtwerefo ekasa ye wabra na master craft artisans for amwon kapuri mantamu wo mo ye empo ho som ede ama de hye bi nemu a omakwaje ntitiye.
We are working at a systems change level. So apart from the master craftsmen that we're looking at uplifting standards, we also have embedded the precision quality curriculum into technical institutions and actually all tertiary institutions, because we find that young people are also not transitioned well. They're also going to enter the job market with this concept of a lack of precision quality. So that's something that it's generally every Ghanaian to embrace, having a precision quality mindset. If you look at the Asian economies, it's very disciplined mindset of doing things properly. And I think that once Ghanaians are able to adopt this precision quality discipline mindset, we should see that. So I'm appealing to all Ghanaians to really take this up. We've only just started something. DTI can't do it all, but this is just a movement and advocacy that we're pushing for. The need for standards and the need to understand that Ghana has potential, but this is what will take us to the next level.
Any out ye wano ena president osanso founder de Design Technology Institute Mame Constance Suanika ena otenene no
Mame for monremo na yentwa ensem no so ye ba eye epomoden ho ensem mo na formalin na eye aduro bi a sabie womo a wonom edede funu anase wonom ye funu adwuma na wonom eyuso esan se emma eniama se emma nwansana entu enwu eye body so na we no watch say nipa binom a wonom eton nuane bi te se nam ne de keka ho no wonom ede hye anuane no se de be ya nwansana tungu so emma ne se ne betimi atena wonom ache na we na Owura Abdallah Mahama wono eye director emma environmental health service department wo German North mansi no emu wode afutuo kodema wonom a eton nam na fensu nuane ahodo ne se sa formally no enye kra wonom enhwese obetimi atwe won ho ede afiri ho efa na aduane a wode ehye ho
across the country is there we fresh fish na omudi formalin nsuwi e dey mix it e dey to ho na kire say once na ye dey ensisu na omudi abajom ababeton e dey amame ne wo ya ignorant na ya kwakoto abafi ababe ye nkwa adi nti misremu wa obekọ jom kokoto de yebedidi ekoyeyem bia mawaninda ho den ti amisi mawaninda ho ni say you need to observe the situation on the ground. Use your eyes to observe what is going on or what is before you or what you want to buy. Well, at times mitaka say, you see, meat inspectors, you know, veterinary for no. Once na omubuaye papa. When say libya will need negative and positive effects. Yebeka say medika nka say once na omu edi cross contamination anamebwa. Enye omu na omu de yare eba. Very good. Sa once na kreya ye call meat inspection say ye call nama omubuaye titu nsamansama ena veterinary for no because ye check nam no na edaho na ye hu say once na nsiso a it means amaye clean no say sa nam we there is a possibility that ye betimanye anthrax disease ewo so the entire once na no omaye den omansisu no
na chese once na nkasa wa to ade na se once na nsiso a wonkasa kra hu say poison edema na no chese sa formally no eni sunsunsanso ewo ye kidney and your lungs so enye kra ebetimi ama obi cancer.
The cancer formalin no the effect of it obenye cancer obenye brebo lungs problem the effect no there ewu ai nti aden na ye di awu adru e di agu nam e di akon amatimamfo say omumba beton na kire say it is a criminal omu kokoto sa nioma no wo ko ma wani nda ho say wo suspect say nam we once na nsiso a misreo ye de nyame na esreo braye office intem ababe tiaye nan so say wo suspect nam we say ayi once na nsisu ye be ye hwehwem na ye de nipa no ayeden e de afambra kwenso
any adwene so kwa akoto enam na so ko na hwemu
United States of America USA ejamoma mpanyine Donald Trump ene opusunya kano no ofiti kotia na no agye afiefie mu we de oba na so die kwa wo kire se Russia ne Ukraine tokwa no kire se omako ache dodo adi enko a ena macho daru acha muntimi ntwin wie dai entina akrafo kranso omko edu ba bia mo se twa mo be namfo eti owura de Trump agies ni serious so se obefa akwanyese nyina so na wama Russia ene Ukraine for womo abeka abomu aya anyonkofo na no nam so ama ne enkunyase atimi akoso a Russia mampanyini Vladimir Putin aja otutu anamo a wone de Trump ko si nkunya a omu nyina kwatoato adwene na nam so ama Putin kire mu se na ni agye papa ekwan ya de Trump so ofa so na osiesie Russia ne Ukraine for womo entemu tawantawa no o chese eso ani papa to obona baso na ogidie se wei eya akomamu fan anamontuo eno mu nyina etuo no a ogidie se ebetia wamu ono ntiase betimi aba aman mienu eye Russia ne Ukraine for ntem na yetimi so ahwe aboa ye ho na yatena atasfo asase so asumdie ekwan so
Hane na de shema yenyina eye Russia and US abai wonu muhie mu bekoso na mfa kase ni nyina yemfa emra na wiye na kase ni mu ensem no dia na edi mu akotini bi ene se Chairman of the Church of Pentecost Apostle Eric Nyameche was say asofo yen sorry and I'm sorry nemfa asemno enko esanse eno enepema yetimi afawiase
na Roman sofo panyine Cardinal Peter Kwadwo Texan so akire se woye komsheni na unya enkomhye na wada Roma bohum paye ansan hotu anamon
nyame adoma wɔkyena ɛna ɔman ɛbɛyɛ ayie diama adehye nwɔtwe a wɔnom hwere wɔnom ɛnkwa ɛwɔ aeroplane bomframa a ɛkɔkrahye wɔ asantemantam na yie na no onunyafo standogbe ɛde nhyehyɛyɛ ato manfo anim
mrase bedwane de ma adehye ɔmo Brekum West enso ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛntrɛne bɔ ɛkɔso wɔ abɛ fontentan ɛso no yɛnhwɛ na yɛntu so ɛsa
ana sɛ nkɔma DJ Richie na afei sɛ ke woki wɔnom na streaming live ɛwɔ Facebook ɛde ɛma yɛn na ɛna CPC ne fema Ohinere Spices na afei so Ohinere non-dairy powdered milk ɛsɛ ɛnɛ wɔnom ama efie bia emu ayɛ dɛ ɛsan sɛ fium bɛyɛ da na yɛ aduane no nso ɛbɛyɛ dɛ na akase na ɛyɛ Ohinere Spices wɔnom adama ɛna ɔfa akase hu ka na yɛn nso yɛ tena ase ɛkenkan ma ɛyɛ me Ohine benya akɔmene
adwen pa
nyame ya adomo anu numu atoso mienu bɔ pɛ mu ayɛ no bɛsɛ hyɛ mu biem yakra